Finally, Friday has come back. Sort of. Maybe. What's up? Yeah. Oh, my goodness. What's going on, people? Paul, what up?
What up?
Joe, we're waiting. No, wait, no longer, Joe.
Wait
no longer. I see that's an interesting login you've got there.
Oh, that's a different one.
Yeah, it is. That scares me. That scares me a little. Yeah. 3 drinks down, Nate.
Sarah.
You guys know us, hopefully, by now. If not, now you do. And you're our fan, and we're going to drink with you this evening.
It is a Friday.
So, hell yes. Hopefully, you've got something in your glass. If not, take a few minutes while we're waiting on people to file in here. We'll pour our first thing and kind of get into it and relax and chill. Hopefully, just maybe entertain you, maybe not. I don't know.
Have some good conversation.
Yeah, or talk a bunch of crap. Who cares? So late. I know, Derek.
I know.
I get it, dude. Like, listen.
You're going to turn into a werewolf? I don't know. What do you turn in? Or a pumpkin? A pumpkin.
Oh, it's fall, y'all. That's what I turned into a pumpkin.
Turn a pumpkin.
Right. Yep. So while we're warming up, we will warm up with a beer. This is, and again, crazy. No, stop it. This is the dessert station from Corporate Ladder. So we'll kind of get into this while people are gathering in. We appreciate all of you. Thank you. Be sure while you're here, make sure you hit the like button. We'll say that multiple times, but this is the orange white chocolate cake. So it is gluten-free sour, conditioned on orange, white, and cake batter. Orange, white, chocolate, and cake batter. T-Rex arms. Yeah, I got a big head, little arms. Hey, Katie.
Hey.
Sarah's better at showing things. Undoubtedly, Derek, you are 100% right about that. There's zero question. Huh? He meant like displaying.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, you be careful how you take things, huh? Don't offend some people. These are good people. They're here with us.
They are good people.
Yeah. Best brewery ever. Well, it's not like you're like have a vested interest or anything, but you're right. I don't know. They don't brag on themselves, but
not enough, that's for sure.
Yeah. We can play that game. Put the emoji in chat and we'll see if we can do it. That would be fun, actually. Be fun. We can't do it all the time, but that'd be great. Facts, Paul. Facts. I'm drinking that. Uh-oh. We can get into that a little later.
Yeah, I wanted to try it.
Just for you awesomer folks out there, because you're all awesomer. Yeah, not going to do that one, Derek. So emojis of the face. All right. Not going to do that one. So anyway. So here, we'll give her a pour.
You can't see it because of your label.
Hang on. What?
You can't see it because of the yellow.
Oh, I'll move that for a second then.
The fine folks wanted to see the pour. You always yell at me.
Damn, getting my crap this early. Holy crap. All right, there we go. Now, so this is what it looks like. It's a little bright in here. I think the light's a little too bright, but it's all good. Yep, Derek just pointed out, can't see the pour. Yeah, well, So cheers. Yeah, here, I'll pour a little more just because. Look at that pretty. And I think is Derek chatting from MySpace? He might be. I don't know. He knows Tom. That's all I know. This is different. So we had this on draft earlier. We stopped the Corporate Ladder a little earlier and had this on draft. I feel better now. Thanks. Appreciate you, dude. See, I mean, we got you. It's different. There's a slight weediness to it. You still get the orange, you get the chocolate. The white chocolate. But the cake batter you can kind of smell the floury of the cake batter. Yeah. Yeah, it's very true. Facts. All right. And it tastes slightly different in the can.
More cake.
Yeah, more cakey.
There's not. James is probably he's gonna critique me on this one.
Katie?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll like this.
A little tart. So yes, you will like it.
Tart like a tiger. Like a tiger. So we thought Orange Julius, which was a call by Bori, the bartender, when he told us that and planted in our head. But really, when you thought through it and confirmed it, you're like, okay, on draft, it tastes a lot like that. I'm going to say that the can goes a lot more like the cake. Think like the little Hostess cake.
Yes.
Little orange one with on it.
I feel like this is chilled slightly more than what was coming on draft.
Yeah, agree. It's creamy though.
You know what it actually reminds me of?
Nope, I don't, or I would tell you.
Those little the orange things that you get at Christmas that you like pop and they look like orange slices.
Oh, yeah, but like a white chocolate version of those?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. That's fair.
I don't get a lot of chocolate. I get definitely more cake.
Cake by the brewery. That's a whole different thing. At any rate, we're going to stop that now. Huh? Yeah, Greg was just saying his boy was on junior homecoming court. It was top 4, so
awesome.
That is awesome.
Cheers to that, buddy.
Cheers to that. Well, you can't drink, but cheers to that.
I mean, Greg can.
Well, his son can't.
Greg still can.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Look at how it coats the glass.
It's like I won't say milkshakey because they do have ones that taste like milkshake.
Got it. Go ahead.
Your milkshake brings out a boy.
Stop it. Just stop it. I got it.
What do you got?
Cake batter.
Batter?
It's the cake batter.
Yes.
It kind of even like gives you the like a thin cake batter, but it's good. That's not a slam in any way, shape, or form. That's just saying cake batter.
Okay, we have 3 more cans of this, so
yeah, we'll give you one. Don't worry.
Yeah, we will share.
We will get it to you in traffic.
That didn't make any sense.
Not to anyone else. They don't know. But anyway, that was a fun way to warm up. We always like to warm up with something fun and have a good time. It's you here and what's going on. We will put the banner back up, and I'll be careful to pour so you guys can freaking see that. All right. So what's in your glass? Come on, guys. Share it. Spill it. Well, don't spill it. I know Joe's got the Willet, the 8-year weeded up there. Well, not mine. That'd be awkward. But nice shirt, Sarah. Yes.
I know.
Today's show. Hang on. I gotta move that banner. All right, there you go. Today's show
Manatee Whiskey
is featuring
Society.
Manatee Whiskey Society. If you are not a member, please help us go over 1,000 people. I think we're at 1,000. I think we just got there. No, people. Derek, are we at 1,000? It's terrible. I should know that, right? I really should. Anyway, I'll wait till Derek says something. Trotwood, you're drinking Trotwood. Oh, beer. Gotcha. Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond. 992. See? Manatee Whiskey Society. If you're local, or even if, we prefer you to be local, but
they could be over the bridge.
Yeah, they could be over the bridge. That's local.
I mean, we have people that come from over the bridge.
Yeah, we are nearing 1,000. We do a lot of cool stuff down here.
Yep.
Come on now. I hear we have some events coming up later this month, Derek. He'll laugh. Yeah. I'm not in the county, but well, then you count. You can be in the Manatee Whiskey Society. See?
The back of the shirt is super cute, but I don't feel like turning it around.
Turn around. You didn't know you get a song night, folks. Here you go. It's fine. It's fine. Just leave it there. We can sip on it later. That is definitely true to its name and dessert station. Definitely want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something sweet and you really like orange juice.
Yeah, I would say and cake.
And cake.
And cake. No MW's coming up at this time. Not yet, but in the future. All right, so we should give the fine people a choice this evening.
Okay.
We usually start at lowest proof, and that's just the way we try to do it.
You should be able to put polls up and stuff. Can you do that?
I don't know. I'm not going to mess around and waste their time. We can play around that offline. Grabbed a Weller 107. I get it, Nick. Typing's not, I get it. I do the same thing when I'm typing.
A Wheeler.
A Weller. Well.
A Weller.
All right. Start at 108. Well, the Baker's is 107, so that's pretty close. This is the Middle West, which I know some people know about a little bit, is 95. So you guys tell us, do we want the Bakers or the Middle West to start with? We'll crowdsource it, and then maybe Sarah can taste the 108 later. The Weller.
The Willet?
Yeah, or Willet. I said Weller, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah. I don't know. Start at 108. Also, an MW. Yep. Midwest. Middle West.
Middle West.
Middle.
No MIDI?
To join me. Very nice. Yeah, I think we'll start there because that's what Nick said. Nick was the first one to mention it, so
do it.
Yeah, we'll need to let it open up a little because this is a fresh crack, and I did open it earlier and let it breathe just a little bit. This is kind of a funky sized. Oh, hang on. I don't know, pour heavy.
It's kind of a glug glug.
Glug glug. You want me to pour it back here so they can hear it? There we go. Because we like doing that to you guys because we're jerks. To join you. Well, cheers to everyone. Nick, thank you. Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Oh, okay. We got to spin it a bit, but man. Jeff Bostwick. Is that the distiller, someone involved? I know you know Middle West, Derek. I'm positive about that. I know you talked about him before. They're out of Columbus, Ohio, for those of you that don't know, if you guys have not seen it. That is a lot sweeter than I thought it might be, especially for a younger craft brand.
It is 4 years, though, right?
Yeah. Sales rep. There we go. Local sales rep. And but I picked this up, having to pick this up in Ohio at an OLHQ store, which is a wonderful experience in case you guys are wondering. Thank God we don't have to deal with that down here. It is a pain in the ass to get shit down here, but Ohio has OLHQ stores, which is where they put things that are either, for the most part, that are like allocated or whatever, and you have to go and be at the store. Which the beautiful thing is you can know where stuff is.
OLHQ?
Ohio Liquor Control, No, C is control. Stop touching it. Stop. This is far sweeter than I thought it would be on the nose. I know 4 grain, obviously you think there has to be a good amount of sweetness in general because it usually rounds out nicely. What you think?
The corn is very.
You getting some graininess?
Yeah, a little bit of grain.
A little bit of grain?
A little bit.
All right. I'm not clear because I know the history here on this particular, obviously, like I said, the craft. They did start out with smaller barrels initially, but I believe they've moved a lot of their stocks over to 53-gallon barrels at this point. If not, they're still blending some of the smaller barrels in with 53s when they're making it. So I don't know the exact. What batch is this? 78, I think. So this is a more recent batch. So I would assume you have a lot more of the larger in there.
So we learned, and it also tells us on the back of it, that it is a little bit red in color because of the winter wheat that they use.
Red winter wheat. Yeah, they source Ohio ingredients, which is pretty cool. I mean, they obviously border with Kentucky, so they could easily just, say, sure.
Yeah.
But there's a little cherry in this. You want something with some cherry?
I did want some. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some cherry, but I'm getting. You can really pull out the rye in that.
I get a little bit of the graininess. Again, it's not going to be the oldest juice in the world. I think they're 4-year, right? So it's the straight whiskey, isn't it? So it has to be. Yeah, straight wheated. But it's really enjoyable. Like I get also.
It's super sweet.
I get some floral.
Just a little. I don't get much floral.
Yeah.
But that could just be the 4 grains.
I'm having trouble placing. So, they do this thing to you because they feature in a lot of their products a pumpernickel rye, supposedly. And I'm not getting any of that necessarily, but you have to play. You have to think through that because you're kind of like, is it there? So that kind of threw me at first. It's not. I did get one of the double barrel pumpernickel rye ones or something that I have that we'll open another time, but. That's interesting.
Oh, that's tasty.
That came through I was catching some floral or a little bit of
really
perfumey, and it came across
a little,
not perfume, but like cologne or whatever.
A little bit of the floral, yeah. It coats the tongue well.
It's got a nice viscosity for being a younger product. 4 grain, so possibly could very help that. Smaller barrels, if they did blend some out in there. I'm not picking up on a huge youthful note, so that's good. As an introduction to this product, I wouldn't tell you that I'm disappointed in any stretch of the imagination.
That one hit me.
It's got a nice hug.
It does.
The finish isn't particularly strong. It's there.
I get a little bit of like burnt caramel.
I get the wheat on the finish.
Yeah.
Like I definitely taste the wheat. If I'm pulling a grain to taste, it's going to be there. Lingering sweetness. Caramel.
Like a burnt caramel though.
Finally, some oak. That's what I was looking for. This thing doesn't really show a lot of oak, and that's interesting to me. Maybe as the bottle goes down past the neck, we'll get a different experience, right? But just not killing it with the oak, and I'm okay with that. I think sometimes, at least from my limited experience with true craft, like these really, really smaller ones, you can go one of two ways with that. You can be like non-existent, or it's just really, really pungent, whatever. And this one's just balanced. You can tell there's an oak profile there. It's more of a charred oak.
A little smoky, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying it. It's a nice spirit. I'm excited to retry it.
I actually want to come back to it. So I'm gonna leave it a little bit.
Handcrafted in the heart of Ohio.
Ohio. My mom would say Ohio.
You don't taste any sweet on the nose? Okay. Your mileage will vary. I mean, that's the beauty of all this, right? We taste all things differently. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's the sweetest thing I've ever had. It's not. And even to Sarah's point, the caramel.
Smell any?
Don't taste any of the sweet on the nose.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, you don't taste the nose? I was confused for a
minute.
No,
what is really sweet is the caramel, but it's not like an overly sweet candy caramel. It's like you said, more of a
burnt, like
dark caramel.
Yes. Yeah. But
it's a nice really product. Like it's interesting.
Like I said, I want to come back to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes and we can chit chat and whatnot. I'm gonna leave that last little bit because obviously, again, I just cracked this bottle 20 minutes before we went on. I left the top off a little bit, but we didn't actually pour until what you saw. So a little airtime is never gonna hurt it at all. But Joe, what are you thinking about that Willet, man? That was fun to shoot, and that video's obviously it's a little clickbaity. I mean, no one's gonna lie about that. I mean, obviously it's a new bottle, it's an interesting new product from Willet. So of course it's gonna have some interest and whatnot.
I'm anxious to try it. I have not tried it. So when they shot last weekend, and then I hadn't watched any of the clips or anything when they were editing. So I'm excited to try it to see if I can get the same that you guys get. Like the grape notes, right? That's the one that you get.
So the 107 up against it had the huge grape notes. Right. But when you play things A, B against each other, it's kind of there's going to be something where you'll play something more off the other because you're picking it up. Joe, the more I don't know how long you've had it open, as it sat and opened, I can see where this thing could be a really big, good monster. But right off the rip, it was like, this is good, but I'm not sure I loved it. So not giving away the video if you guys haven't watched it, because if you haven't watched it, one thing that would give you a reason to go do so is we pulled in, as you saw, most of you saw probably on social media, we pulled in Antique 107 up against it. And like she was just talking about, it really amplified things in that, your dog's name is Willet too. So that is true. It really amplified a lot of that, at least in the bottle James brought, a lot of those grape soda notes. So that's not giving anything away because at the end we kind of tell you where we feel about it. And, so we'll leave that for the video.
So was the Weller James or was the one you had?
So the Weller was James's.
Okay. But you have a Weller here as well, right?
I do. It's right behind you. Yeah. Mine is not as grape forward, but again, that's taking and drinking it independently. And James would have said the same thing about his Weller, was that it was not that grape forward. So, appreciate you, Whiskey Straight Up. And hey, Whiskey Straight Up is here. Derek was here before.
He might be here with both.
Yeah. Well, he might be here at some point in the near future. I don't know. Maybe. So, but guys, please, we mentioned it last week. I think a lot of you, maybe you're here, if you're new, go check out Whiskey Straight Up. He's doing some awesome things. I'll tell you what, like one thing that you probably won't see a lot of on our channel is at least for a while, is some interviews. He's jumping in. He had Greg Metz from Old Elk. He had Filibuster. You name it. He's starting to get some people to really. He had Fred Minnick. Fred Minnick, we love him or hate him. I mean, I get it. People think of where he's at in the community, and what is that? Fred Minnick, love him or hate him. We forgot one, didn't we? Dog? No, I can't do dog.
We can't do that. The dog.
No. Nice smell of fruit, but you're not getting grapes. When you said retail is $230, you're predetermined that you'll never experience it. I get it, man. I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's one of those things that, especially as you're thinking about putting it up to review it, you kind of have that gut check, like, this gets a little beyond enjoying something, and you're actually going to put it out there for the world to say, here's this, here's that. And that's what's been an interesting ride this whole time, actually. Like, we had getting off on tangent just a little. We had a comment on, and I'm not asking you guys to go attack this guy or anything, like, nothing like that. But we had a guy on Heaven Hill Select Stock comment this past couple days ago, and he told us he thought we missed the mark. It's definitely a $400 bottle. It's secondary and this, that. And I said, we said in the video, your mileage will vary, but you're not going to be able to get a pour of it at a bar, and you're not probably going to get many of them elsewhere other than if you went to the UDO experience. So we did say, considering it at $400 based off your means, and a little bit of misinformation potentially, I don't know, or misinterpretation there potentially.
I like that you guys went to the was it now pay pour pass or pass?
We went to purchase pour or pass.
Yeah.
So if you haven't watched anything recently, that's fine. We went, instead of Nate's and James's and Ryan's, we went to a system of purchase pour or pass. So essentially what we say at the end of the video is, would you purchase this? And if you'd purchase it, would you purchase it at just retail, or would you go up into secondary? And if you say pour, obviously that's pretty straightforward. Yeah. Pass is a straight pass. We tend to like that a little better because I think it's going to... oh, yeah, Nick got to meet Greg Metz today. Greg Metz was at Arrow Wines.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in Centerville, Ohio.
That's really cool.
So, yeah, so pretty cool how small the world is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you guys like purchase pour pass, or if you like seeing crazy Nate with a hairpiece on, let us know. Like, there's some things we'd like. I prefer
the purchase pour pass. I think just the way you guys review it that way is definitely a lot better. So.
Yeah, I think it's a little more understandable. It's a little more clear as to what we're trying to accomplish. But
it also gives somebody the opportunity, if they are out to dinner somewhere and they see that bottle, they're like, oh, hey, I was watching that. Those guys.
Watching those idiots.
And,
yeah.
You're the show idiot.
I am the show idiot. It's fine. I wear that proudly.
But, you'll be like, hey, maybe you can, what would a pour be? Probably like, maybe it should be 35, 40.
What? So you usually double the bottle and divide. So as a rough guide, so 25 to 35 would be a price point. And that's the one thing I don't think I want to get to in the show about what would a pour cost. I think that breaks it down too far.
Yeah.
Has anyone been to dive and see what they're charging down there? I know they had the bottle. I'd imagine they're right around that per ounce, somewhere between low 20s to mid 30s. Now, if they're not, please don't kill them. I mean, I am her idiot, Joe. You are right. She's put up with me this long. I don't think I'm returnable at this point. So, no, you lost the receipt anyway.
Still like you, so.
That's good. I like you too. I like hanging out with you.
It is fun.
Yeah, high five.
High five on that.
All right. Let's go back to this a little bit. Joe, no grapes. That's surprising, dude. I mean, so you probably watched, and we went back and forth between grapes and another flavor profile, ultimately landing on saying that, in particular, as you let it sit and open, you can't talk tonight.
You have that problem with your sister all week.
I know. I don't know what it is. Glad we got rid of her. That's an inside joke.
That's all.
It really is. If she watches this back, she'll laugh. But
she will laugh.
Yeah.
So if you look at the
post, because I always put it's been a long week or something like that.
So yeah, it says Sarah and I are ready for Friday.
Yeah.
And we had his sister here all weekend or all week, and she just random out of the blue.
She goes, "Gee, thanks. You're gonna drink when I leave."
God,
yeah.
Guess you're glad I'm leaving.
She's she probably just got on her next plane back to Ohio, but yeah, it was kind of funny. So she busted my chops on that one. So yeah, that was the part for us, Joe, in all honesty, that when we did this, and so we have to be careful, right? Because you influence yourself when you AB. At least your bias is going to potentially allow you to influence yourself. The taste really became apparent once we started doing the AB with the Antique 107, to be honest with you. Is it in and of itself is not a great bomb. I would never hope anyone thought we said that on the Weller. It's not. It may become one. That's the weird part. That's why I'm interested to taste it again. Actually, I have something else in the works for that bottle. You may see in the next 10 days or so. I don't want to overexpose it, but I think there's still one more valuable test to do with that bottle, and it's not making an old fashioned or some dumb drink or mixing with Malort, if you guys want to say that. But I just feel like it needs to be compared to something that might actually be closer to its price range, retail. And so we may be working on that. So we'll see. Cool. What do you think? Come back to Middle West.
It's I'm still getting that like burnt caramel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm with you there. The nose has really started to kind of even out and mellow. The nose
is a little more smoky. Like
Lord!
I'm getting like a little smoky on the nose.
Slight. I think the oak's starting to express itself a little bit, which is nice. I'm happy about that.
That's a good pour.
Man, it's really coming around. It's coming together nicely. Of course, our mouth is coated too with it a little bit.
Yeah.
So that helps a little bit. I dig that. First round out of the gate for Middle West, I give them a nice thumbs up. If we're Caesar here and we're talking thumbs up, thumbs down, we're going to keep them a thumbs up here. So
sticking with the emojis.
I mean, no one else has given us a facial emoji yet. I can even do that. That one.
You can.
Yeah. See?
Yep, he's all mine, folks.
Might be my superpower. Look at that. Nick is thumbs up as well. That was an ugly thing. People are probably screen capping this. I just realized that. Oh, crap. Oh, well.
Well, they probably weren't, but now they're going to.
Go for it. Have fun. It's fine. I do the crying Jordan if I can.
But it was more like an O face.
No, it wasn't. It was a crying face. Had the tears coming down.
But look at its mouth.
I hope O faces aren't crying. That's going to be some problems. I guess it could be. I don't know. So.
It's like got a mustache.
No, I think it's half drunk. It's got like one eye closed-ish. Lord.
It's just you need to bring the bottle up for that one.
Yeah, I should keep that as an image on the side here. Just bloop. Make that noise too when you do it. What do you think? How's your Everclear over here?
It's great.
I forgot. We're trying. No, we said face responses only, Joe. Nice try. I don't want to be banned from YouTube and Facebook. All right, you can.
This table is weird.
It really is.
I feel like I'm just like. Bleh.
Yeah, we're doing some things in the set here, and my old desk that was one of those that you could raise and lower was where we were doing this from, and so that went out. Beep bop. I don't know. That's the best I got for you. I couldn't tell you.
Oh my god, they're gonna have way too much.
So we had to take the freaking door off to get the desk out because the desk is attached with some of those torsion things on the bottom, and I just don't want to take the legs off. And then so now we're stuck with a 6-foot round fold-up table in here for now. So
60-inch.
60-inch, 5 foot. I can't math.
Well, apparently neither can the people that make the tablecloth.
What is that?
It's a heart guy.
Wait a minute, let me think about that. How would you?
Oh my. Oh,
that wasn't strangling you, but that was
okay. I think they're all just clicking every single guy now.
It's kind of fun. Not gonna lie. It's probably boring for anybody that's just like watches this.
We should figure out one. Oh, wow, that was really bright when you moved your head.
We've got some hair lights over here that weren't at.
But we should figure out one, like, if they get it, it's the, like, either
we do a prize?
The shot one or something.
No, because then they'll just do all of them. What is that? Joe, it's a bracket. I don't know how to do a bracket. Jason, what's up, dude?
Now we
got
Clown.
We've made an animal here. We've made a really bad animal. All right, moving on.
Let's go on to the next bottle.
Baker 7. I think we all know the Beam product. If
Beam?
you don't, Beam.
I thought you said bean.
Beam.
I was like, the bean.
Beam. Baker Beam, 7 years. I think we've had this one on stream before. I'm not mistaken. If we haven't, then we have. But just looking for things to drink. Trying not to drink through things that I need to use for the channel. So far, welcome, Jason, by the way. Sorry, we were in the middle of having a little fun there. And thanks for dropping in, man. Yeah. Our mind is blown that you've dropped in. Our Sarah's is at least. So what? Oh, would you like some?
Thanks.
Would you like some?
I can pour my own, apparently.
Here you are, dear. Hello. So what would you like to tell us about this bottle? Baker's 7, Sarah.
What would you like me to tell them?
What are you reading right now?
It's Baker's 7.
Yeah. It's a Beam product, so you should expect some of the typical stuff. Katie's back. Katie, you missed all the faces. All the faces.
It's a small batch bourbon.
Yeah, we did do this one. I remember because I went through the experience with you guys on the website where you can put in your barrel code and hey, time for pecan pie. That was tasty, Nick. You can put in the barrel code for your particular barrel and it takes you through the life of your barrel and tells you some interesting factoids and stuff. I remember that. That was probably about a month ago, actually. So sorry for the repeat, guys. But
maybe somebody wasn't here.
Is that one hand? Yeah. Break out the pot still. Okay.
Okay.
That's back there. You want to grab it?
Back there somewhere.
There.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll get the pot still. You got a pot still, Mike? First, one word. First impression. Go.
I haven't done anything.
On the nose. Go.
Oh. Banana.
Did you just make up a word? Kidding. Okay. Second impression.
Allspice.
Interesting.
What did you get?
I have a pot still. Yeah, I have a pot still here. I mean, not the actual pot still. I'm not doing anything illegal. I have a Willet pot still.
Yeah, we just keep them in our side yard.
Yeah, You want a side-by-side with a pot still and a Willet 8-year weeder? What if I blind it for Sarah?
Oh, we haven't done a blind on here in a while.
No, we haven't. What if she goes and grabs 2 glasses and then leaves them here and then I pour them and blind it?
I mean, why do I have to leave?
Because if I have to pour them and mix them and hand it to you.
Can I just go like this?
Yes, you can do that. That's fine. You can do the double emoji. What do you think about that?
What do you get first? Go.
There's a little peanut in there.
Peanut?
But I'm actually also getting a lot of alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Do it. Yeah, $30 bourbon in a fancy bottle. Do it.
The rep was here.
All right, we'll do it.
More than 30.
So yeah, the pot still, obviously they switched the recipe since the 2020 date codes. So it is better. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's spectacular. I don't think it's bad. Do I?
No, I do.
Oh.
Whoa, that one burned my nose.
Tried to tell you. All right, we'll do that. We got to get some cleaner glassware, though.
Why? We haven't used those.
Oh, you're right. We haven't. We've been rinsing. Okay, well, AB.
That's what you said we were doing tonight.
Yeah. It's a wheater. Yeah, everybody's into the wheaters. I don't mind it. Let me grab that while she's talking to you guys.
I'm talking.
Yeah, you're talking now.
I get banana on the taste, too. Am I not supposed to?
No, dear. I was messing with you.
Oh. I was going to say, I definitely get, like, banana nut bread.
It's a good call.
Like, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we're doing that to this?
Yeah. That's what the people are asking for.
Oh, okay. Oh, don't mind me.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do it in a minute. I'm going to pour them up for her while she's, and then I'll mix them up and hand them to her. So you need to like look away for a minute.
Okay, you're doing it right now. Okay.
No, I'll wait.
That's like, can we like do the bakers for a little bit?
Yeah. First seasonal makers release in 2 weeks. They're also coming out with, I saw the ambassadors are getting their BRT, I think it's called. Could be wrong. I was going to call BEP this year is one of some of the things I saw earlier, but I think they landed on BRT, and they're putting 2 of them out, it looks like. I don't know if they're doing it immediately or not. So if anybody knows anything about that maker's release. Worlds apart. You're not wrong about that. I'm interested to see how this turns out. I honestly, if she likes the pot still better, I'm not offended. Everybody likes something different. It's just it is going to be an interesting experiment here. Like, I don't think I thought to do this one.
I mean, the pot still was the one I originally like. That's the bottle I asked to get from the tasting. So.
Right, and that's kind of what I'm like thinking. Like you'll. I don't know. You haven't had it in a while, so we'll see. It'll be interesting.
Are you worried?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Doing a maker's pick in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
That is nice. That's nice.
Nah, very nice. But yeah, straight banana nut bread.
That's a good call. I gave you a face on banana, but it just wasn't my first hit. But as I keep it's going back to the nose, it definitely starts to be a prominent part of it. Please. Ha! You ready? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put the mic up for a second up here so I don't bump it and give you guys. All right, you gotta close your eyes. Close your eyes. No, close them.
I am closing them.
Your eyes closing them. Well,
the fine people will be able to tell you if I peek.
You should cover them. You should cover them.
I don't want to cover them.
You should cover them. See? Derek's milkshake. Yeah, you can't see the Glen, but you guys see which ones I poured them in.
Do you know which one you did?
I do. Okay, you can open your eyes now.
Thanks.
All right.
I'm gonna give it a second because I still have like banana and.
Let me clear your palate a little more. Yeah. Fair enough. That is a fair thing. So while you're at it, if you have not, please guys give us a like or absolutely whatever. Comments are great. We like that too. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please run over to the channel and subscribe on YouTube as well, or follow us on Facebook. Those are pretty much our 2 homes at the current moment. So my milk.
I mean, you probably should have taken the bottles back.
Why? You can't see that one.
No, I can't, but I can clearly see that one.
Okay, I can move them over here so you can't see them. There you go. If you're gonna cheat, you could cheat. That's fine.
You gonna call me Dan?
Maybe. Lieutenant Dan. I want to drink my Bakers.
Oh, holy hell.
Oh, holy hell.
Okay, well, they're very similar on the nose, not gonna lie.
Yeah?
Oh, fuck. I just mixed them, didn't I?
No?
Oh, okay.
Well, I know which is which.
I know, but I think
you don't.
I think this is was the first one I noticed.
You don't. What you thinking?
Okay.
Tell us what's on the glass, the front of the glass. I showed them the.
Okay, so this is the Garage Yeast Glen.
Which, for those of you that maybe couldn't see it close enough, that was the second one I did.
Okay, so this is the Garage Yeast Glen.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Barho Glen.
Yeah, the honeybee, and that was the first one I poured.
Okay. So off of the second pour, it's definitely sweeter than the first one.
Interesting.
This one has a lot more corn in it. Like you definitely get the corn on that one. Yeah, this is super sweet. Super, super sweet on the nose. So off of the nose, it's like there's definitely a fruit note in that one. This one here is more like that weedy corn, like that. What's the one we did last week? It was straight like.
I don't recall. I do not recall.
Like this one here, this one I'm getting more of the mash. Like
and that was the first one I poured.
Yes. So this is definitely like more mash, like beer mash.
So off the nose, would you have a guess as to what these are?
Off the nose, I'm going, this is the purple top. This is the pot still.
And which is which you're saying?
This is the Willet. This is the dark bottle. And this is the pot still.
All right. Would you like to move to the tasting round?
Let's move to the tasting round.
Let's move to the tasting round, shall we? This round's sponsored by
Garage East.
Hey, Chad. What's up, dude? You're going to owe us something. I think that's an interesting call out, Joe. This is why, like, one of the things in my head I was thinking was when you're A-Bing things. We'll talk more about why after Sarah's done with the tasting, because it's probably going to come out already.
Okay. What's jammy?
Jammy.
Yep, like you get all the fruit in this.
All the fruit.
That is delicious.
It's delicious.
Okay.
You could sip water. You don't have to go back and forth.
That definitely goes more the back of the throat. This one here actually gives me a little bit of a Kentucky hug. This is just all grain and corn. Like you get all the grain on this one. Like, all the baking spices. Like it's just you get all of that. This is just jammy and delicious. Oh, there's a hint of like a cinnamon note coming through now. Okay, I'm gonna take some water.
Okay. So far, she has said the second pour is jammy and delicious with a slight cinnamon note. The first pour is grainy.
So this one here, again, I don't know which one this was.
First pour.
Okay. Totally like reminds me of when we take the tours, like you can take like it's the mash bill, like the mash of it all and everything. Yeah.
I'm going like back to what's in your glass days. I could go back to that host mode.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna give you any hints. So you don't get any of those.
That's fine. So yeah, that one's just like it. You get all the grain and the corn and everything off that one.
So you can take a second sip of the second one, right? All right. And then I'll ask you a question too.
A cinnamon, like it's a cinnamon berry. It is delicious.
So without
freaking delicious.
So without,
I mean, they're
we
both
do need
very
Japanese
good.
music. I really could put on background music. That's a good call out. So if we do this again, I'll put on background music for you guys. I apologize. I could have done that. StreamYard has that native. I don't have to pull anything in. I can do that. All right. So without giving anything away, do you have a preference? Okay. Don't tell the people. Don't without giving anything away.
Without giving anything away.
Yes.
I prefer the jammy one.
Okay.
The jammy cinnamon one.
Okay. Is it like a wide margin? Is it like just there? What is it?
I prefer it because it's sweeter.
Okay.
Yes. So I usually lean towards a sweeter, and I feel like it's a little bit higher proof as well.
Okay. So are you reasonably confident? It sounds like you are, that you know what these are.
Yes.
Would you like to say what they are?
I feel that this is the first pour is the pot still, and the second pour is the 108.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Now, what Joe was saying, and I believe he was going down the line of his thought process, saying the sweetness of the Willet of the 8-year with the wheat and the profile of that coming out would help you improve this experience of the pot still. As a pot still, yes, everything you described about it to me is exactly where it lands. It's a grainy because pot still, you don't necessarily use that whole column still. You don't use that whole process to refine it as much, right? Or at least by nature, you don't. So you're going to obviously have a spirit that doesn't tend to taste as refined.
Did you want to?
No, it's yours. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm good.
I mean, I'll A/B on the nose, but
it's really, I don't get grape like you guys were saying, but like I was saying, I definitely get like that jammy, like a
no, does not. I realized that as I was mid-sentence, Joe. So I still pull slightly amount of grape, but what I get what Joe is saying in a sense is that I think just based off smelling them twice here. See, I get that weird slight dry erase marker note off pot still.
Oh no, I mean it's just like the mash bill.
But there is a similarity to them, in my opinion.
There is, yes.
It's the wheat. It's
the very first
grain.
nose, and then once you like definitely go in,
they're not exactly similar, but there's
you could tell that they have a similarity to them, but they're definitely not the same. So
right. So now, I think the real question, obviously 94 proof, you nailed that, right? So you have your Willits 108. The real question is pot still. What's MSRP? 60? I think
we did 60.
Yeah, and then 230 obviously for the retail.
Right. Okay.
So worth the difference?
Yes.
I would agree with that statement, Joe. 100%. I think if you are not a pot still fan, you'll recognize that the process and the base grain flavors are all very similar there, and so it will help you understand that just this 8-year has the benefit of potentially, they call it a proprietary mash bill. We can't 100% confirm that's the same, right? But let's be honest. I mean, I don't think that they have had the forethought back then 8+ years ago to have multiple wheat mash bills. Maybe they did. Could be wrong, but
I don't know that I would buy the bottle. I think I'm sitting with where you guys are. Like, if I enjoyed the pour a lot, so if it was available to me at a restaurant, I would definitely get that pour over the pot still. But the pot still was still it was good, but it wasn't like overwhelming. Wow.
I mean, I obviously I need to take you back at some point, but obviously having the experience where you can go sit at Willits Bar and just look through their catalog, and this is going to be in their catalog, and then they allude to the fact that this is going to be a seasonal or annual release at this point. Okay. In the product sheet, which was freaking updated the last few days.
Do you think that once it starts to become annual, do you think the price point will start to go down?
No, I don't believe it really will. Generally, distillers don't go that way. They generally don't give away SRP unless there's some overriding factor that changes greatly. Obviously, things like the glass itself costs money, corks cost money, but we're not talking about things that in general are going to sway at $50. Right. So to me, it's kind of one of those interesting studies where it's like they just decided, and maybe they have a ton of real costs there because it isn't. I don't know, but I just feel like they ate into the secondary market a little bit on their pricing, and I can't prove that or disprove that. I'm sure people would argue with me, and that's fine. But knowing what the Antique 107, which if you haven't watched the video, you need to go watch, so I won't give away any thought processes there. But knowing that the Antique 107, it just felt like this thing was targeted right at that. Mascarpone cheese with cherry, I could go with that. I mean, I didn't get the heavy cherry notes, but
mine on the 108, it was more of definitely a darker berry, like either like not a raspberry, but like a
let this sit for a few more minutes. You got like a little bit left. Yeah, just let it sit and come back to it.
Yeah, it was definitely like a red, like a like a purple berry, like whatever the purple berries are.
Purple berries.
It was a darker berry, like it's just like the jam. Like it was real. Like that's what I got, was like super super jammy on the nose and the mouth.
Yeah, your mileage will vary. I mean, it's fun, and there was probably a time a year ago or so as I was really starting to try to nerd about the stuff like all the purple tops. I want to buy all the purple tops, and then you realize, well, all the purple tops going to cost like $100 a year or more, right? For the age on it. So, to be able to jump in and grab this one at in its first release and whatnot was super cool that I had the opportunity to do it. And so I went for it, and I'm not disappointed whatsoever. I think this bottle is only going to get better with time, and I think it's a very, very good bottle to start with. I try to temper things, so like I generally believe in like the whole idea, like if you guys we were watching some last night. If you guys watch like what they do on the pizza reviews on Barstool, like I don't try to give away tens. Like it's it's like the figure skating thing is how Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
Boysenberry, I'm not sure I go there, but I get what you're saying. Yeah.
What's the
$100 a year until you get up to the teenage years, or maybe even approaching like the 10, 11 year now. They're starting to kind of go above that, but yeah.
Like a blackberry, maybe?
Nah, it's weird because blackberries have a certain tartness, and I didn't pick up as much tartness there. So
I don't know.
The mascarpone is an interesting call out because I think you do get that. So yeah, boysenberries taste like boysenberry.
Boysenberry?
I think he's being funny. I get it, Nick. I don't know, maybe. But I don't know. I'm going to take your pot still. Where's your pot still?
Right here.
All right, let me have that again.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it. That is crazy, though.
They are similar.
They are. It's just the graininess in this one overtakes any sort of real. You have to dig deep to get the sweetness factor in there. Crazy. We'll grab something else. Go grab something back there. We'll do one more pour before we give these people their time back this evening. Maybe. Snozberries taste like snozberries. You're not wrong about that.
Is that a thing?
Snozberries. Sure.
We don't have any glassware.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie. Oh, you are right. I got you. You have your other glass over there, right?
Nope.
You didn't finish your Baker's? Are you going to?
Nope.
Just dump it in one of the other glasses and we'll rinse. Joe gets it. Yes, he does. Joe gets everything. You want me to pick something?
Sure.
All right. You entertain the folks while I pick something.
Folks. All right. So what is everybody drinking now that you got to see me do what I did? Or I guess maybe we should say, let's ask, what is your everyday bottle? What's your everyday
drinker?
Your everyday drinker, your go-to drinker.
What's your everyday drinker? Well, we queue up another one here. You really got to spin this one. That Baker's really staying in that glass.
He's drinking the pot still now?
Pot still is your day. Yeah, Mike.
Did you get, Mike, were you at that one? Did you get a pot still when we went?
I mean, what's crazy is when you go to Willett, they have the big ones, and you can find them occasionally out in the stores. So yeah, and they're like the 1.75 liters, and they're still the stills. We're going to go back to this OESO single barrel. What? What do you need?
Nothing.
I thought you needed something. That you're choking or something. Like, what is going on? It's like the choking signal. I don't know. So we're gonna go back to this OESO, which you guys remember we posted a few weeks ago. And just want to revisit it again. Anyone knows me, New Riff single barrels. All right, okay. We do have a couple of those. Yeah, we have one that was the first pick I ever participated in. It was with Jamie Rice, if he's still on, and
that's why you're drinking. Okay, Mike. So Mike's drinking the pot still. Are you at Andy's? I don't think he is.
Oh, I got you, Mike. Okay, gotcha.
Because I think Andy got the pot still.
I will give Four Roses, the people at Four Roses, their cork pops are excellent. So
do we have to do the dance like James?
You can if you want. What? What are you hitting me for? What am I doing? You keep hitting me on the table.
It's under the table.
Double O. Every day is benchmark foolproof. Don't get Nate triggered. Not at Andy's. For those of you that don't know, I broke a glass bottle at our friend's pool a benchmark foolproof that wasn't unopened.
Have you ever went over there?
Yeah. Yeah. Daily mixer, small batch. All right. What about you, Sarah? What do you drink daily? Saz. She would drink Saz like it was going out of style.
My daily drinker is my Sazerac Rye. Are you really?
What you getting there?
I haven't done anything. I'm still swirling.
Oh, you're still swirling. Give it an SJ. Good swirl job. Take that back. Evan Williams 12.
That would be the first bottle that he broke. That's hilarious. We might have to end the show. I think. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
We need to go back to that JD Triple Mash. Haven't opened it. I did buy a bottle. I never opened it. Need to get back to it. Probably do it next week. And show's over, folks. Yeah. Thanks, Joe.
Joe, do you still have your 12-year?
Better. After that comment.
I know.
Better. Ooh.
Oh, I'm just getting ethanol. It's very boozy. Mm-hmm. Like gasoline.
Yeah. I'm trying to wonder if maybe we didn't rinse our glass really well. That's the other problem, because I'm thinking that we had the bakers in that before and it probably wasn't a good idea. Probably just wasted whiskey.
Oh, he's got 2 bottles. Okay. Well, we need to.
They are delightful. They really are.
They really are.
I joke, and it's unfortunate, but if you are in,
I think you guys heard the story last week.
No, I'm just going to close it by saying, not close the show, but close that by saying, like, if you have a chance to try Evan 12, you should. Yeah. Evan 12, 101 proof, so it's not a big proofy monster, but it's just it's a sweeter because it's in Japanese only release, but you can buy it in the gift shop if you go on certain tours.
Yeah. Joe was here last week because he made fun of you.
He likes to do
holding the bag by the handle.
He likes to do that.
So yeah. We will definitely have to partake in sharing that with you guys at some point.
Damn, committing your bottle to sharing it with you. How's that?
He said he likes it as his daily, so why not?
Well, he was being funny.
Maybe.
He doesn't drink that on a daily.
Maybe. You never know. You never know it, Joe.
I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right. You are.
I just invited myself over to have a pour of your 12-year. Not Nate, just me.
Yeah. Bye. I was disappointed I couldn't make that share last night at Kazuba. Oh, I know Joe went, but I don't think anyone else on here did. But it looked like a great time, and looks like they're really starting to try to emerge, possibly as like our distillery in our area. I know there's Dark Door. I know there's others. I don't mean to slight those folks, but I said, come on.
He loves his 4 roses.
Derek, if you're still here, whiskey straight up. We got a little OESO Oreo. Oh.
So you guys probably saw we didn't do a cocktail tonight.
Yeah.
We want to possibly throw it out there as a Old Fashioned Friday.
What do you think about that?
And maybe we can come up with a way to do a cocktail before we come on or something with everybody.
We could put out the recipe earlier in the week.
Yeah, or something like that. What do you guys think? You want to do an Old Fashioned Friday?
Leave us a comment.
Because, if you do it up here, it's cooler.
Better. So what do you think about that? Old Fashioned Friday, where everybody kind of has that old fashioned prepared for their first drink while we're getting on stream. Come back around and we will... I see 2 thumbs up.
Now we got 4. My thumbs are not like the same height.
Your one hand was higher than the other, just so you know.
Okay.
But that's okay. Your thumbs are not the same height.
I mean...
It's a real problem. I go to buy gloves. They're not the same height.
Conversations.
Yeah.
Sure, you can come on over. I'll make you an old fashioned on Fridays.
Yeah, we're not doing after show tonight, but we have done after show the last 2 weeks. But we will do after show when people come over. But pre-show, I don't know about that. He's saying pre-show.
Oh, I know. But I mean, why not? We don't come on until 9.
I guess we could just go in our living room and make an audience.
Can you guys be like, wow?
We'll put an applause thing up, like laughter.
I mean, they like all the emojis.
Yeah.
Make flashcards.
And too lazy to make an old fashioned. Now with studio audience. Friday Night Hangs is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah, Katie, no after tonight. Nope.
Yeah, no after party tonight because
I had a rough after.
She had a rough after morning. Yeah.
It's all good. I had a lot of fun.
You did have a lot of fun.
Not so much the next morning.
Yeah, no after tonight. Nope, not tonight. We're recording tomorrow. So I have to be halfway worth the crap. We have to take the dog to the vet in the morning too. So it's like
I did great last week with that.
You did wonderful. You did great. I didn't have to stop for the dog. So I had to stop for Sarah one time. Didn't have to stop for the dog. Oh, that was great. You gave me the dog. You're like, here. Okay. Just go out. Just do what you got to do out there. Just go.
It was a good time. These people have no idea what we're talking about.
No. Birthday party at 10:30. What? Purple top SIB barrel number 32. Wheater. Nick just sent an attachment. What did he send me?
So probably freaking
screen caps. Great. The screen caps have begun.
Ooh, so 8:30 in the morning for sock. That's just
who?
I mean, for Mike.
Last week was fun. You are right.
Yeah. So let's see. We have next week, obviously, and
Cypher. Joe, you're drinking Cypher, a good old 6-year, huh?
So we have next Friday, and then we have the 30th, which we might have a guest audience or appearance or friend or somebody.
We are going to tell you she will not be hosting with me on the 30th. So we do have the substitute. Oh, I guess it's not right called substitute. It makes it sound like a teacher, substitute teacher.
We have a guest.
We have a guest host. Yeah.
Co-host.
Maybe I'll just let him take the show. And I'll just
I mean, at some point there might be 7 women in here.
Sarah's hosting a thing for the ladies. Yeah. So Sarah, if you would like to come down, or if any of the spouses would like to come down on Friday 30th, yeah, that's fun.
We're making pumpkins.
So that was kind of something. So not the pumpkins. I didn't want to talk about that, but there is, for those of you that may not know, like on the Will at Purple Tops, there is actually an app out there that takes that database that you find out on some of the bourbon sites and they put it into an app. It's called WFE Pocket. I know it's on Apple Store. I don't know about the other terrible brand if they have it or not. So, but it basically is taking that database, and you can actually link to the database spreadsheet from the front page of that if you want to look at the spreadsheet versus just doing a search on the bottle. But it's really cool, actually. I mean, it gives you as much information as available pretty much publicly or people have shared. So WFE Pocket, they are not a sponsor of this show. I'm not getting paid to say this. But I found it interesting because I hated going to have to Google search like the, there you go. It's on Android too, folks. So if you guys learned something tonight, it was that, I guess. Right?
And that you don't know how to carry bottles.
And then I don't know how to carry bottles. And that Joe likes to push my buttons.
And the 108 outweighs the
108 slaps.
The pot still.
Yeah. I think that's about it.
I think so.
Maybe with some last minute thoughts. we were probably gonna plan to wrap a little early tonight, guys, because we have a pretty hectic day. Yeah, a little bit. We got up our game up. I'm gonna give us like a solid C for tonight, but we're gonna need to be better. Okay. I'm gonna need more energy out of you.
What? Okay.
I'm gonna need you to come at me like a spider monkey. We will do Mountain Dew if we have to next week.
Oh, no.
We did already, but we'll do it again.
You did do it already.
It was fun.
Maybe we
seltzers?
Do seltzers next week.
Yeah, maybe we do seltzers next week because in November we still want to do a seltzer off. So, yes, I know you have a new pick for me, Nick. I will put it up on Facebook. I will download it and put it up on Facebook. I may even go through and screen cap off in the editing software because I can get them pretty decent high res. How's the picture tonight, guys? That is one thing I want to know. I know it's a little nerd thing, but is the picture slightly better this evening? I'm asking for a reason, so we'll give it a minute or two, and then we'll probably wrap up after that. I think we're gonna let people go. So, do another face before I go.
Well, you got to give us emojis. Give us some emojis, and we'll do some faces.
We need a tip jar out here or something. It's like, dance, monkey, dance. Like, all right, sure.
Looks good and clear. Awesome.
Dance, monkey, dance, monkey, dance. Yeah, so we have a new lens on the old camera. We're trying out a 3-camera setup tomorrow, actually, for the first time, too, when we shoot, which is scary. So, picture makes my arms look longer like that. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, I'm sorry if you have children watching,
Katie,
but why? Yeah, Katie's like, I don't know. Yeah. Got new pick for your content. There you go. See? Where? I think you're drunk.
I am not. Not this time.
Okay. I mean, I can do this. Listen, maybe that's my calling in life is to just put out like emoji faces for people.
I gotta make you cry. Don't. I mean.
Here.
No.
Here.
No.
There
I thought you were going to splash that at me.
No, I wouldn't do that. Water's free.
Oh my god.
2 thumbs up for Mike and Joe. Well, yeah. It's the Mike and Joe show, everybody. It is. I love it when the audience participatory. I don't mind that at all.
Participatory.
Yeah, you got it. High five. All right, high five.
Participatory.
All right. So old fashions.
Old fashioned Fridays.
Old fashioned Fridays. Yes, we could possibly host the cocktail hour. Then you'll have to go out in your cars and watch from your phones or something, though.
We could just do like a room on.
Just kidding.
On
I winked. We could put up on the screen out there, and they could stay in the green room. We could make a green room in the house. Green room. And we can bring in guests.
Okay.
Because we have an extra chair over here now.
We'll figure. This table is not staying. No, it's just awkward and weird, and I feel like I'm super far away, super close. Don't know. Like this is just weird. Sorry. That's my thought. You asked how the picture was. I told you how the table was. Like, I'm antsy. Like, it's just weird.
Sometimes the things you don't say are a little more than what you do. So I'm just going to look at you while you just go off about this.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm just letting you rant. So I'm just like,
goodbye.
This table's weird. I'm antsy. What do you want me to say that?
Nothing.
All right. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in this evening. If you haven't, please hit the like button. We would really appreciate it. Content this week, at least one video, maybe 2. At least the Wednesday night video, maybe a second video this week. I'm not going to make any promises just yet. It depends on how tomorrow goes. And thinking about end of year stuff. So last thing I have for you guys is if you guys think you have any end of year ideas, James and I have talked, and we're going to stay away from a best of this year for a lot of reasons. Not because we think it's overdone. It is what it is. Every people and group and YouTuber have their opinions. That's fine. We just feel like we got in too late in the year and got a momentum going that we'd have a lot of big gaps. So we might do something fun at the end of the year. It just won't be a best of. But if you have any ideas of things you want to see for a best of that don't involve Malort or chugging my 8-year Willet Weeded, please pass them along. you have anything else to say to the people?
I don't have anything else to say.
We appreciate you guys. Seriously, you could definitely be doing other things on Friday night, and the fact that you're hanging out with us is just
appreciate you
flattering. So thank you so much, and we love all of you, and we will see you all soon. Bye.
Night.
Best clips of Sarah and Nate, maybe.